Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Ganas Network Podcast. This is Omero here with another episode of the Lunes con Ganas podcast. And, this is actually the very last episode of 2015. So hopefully you guys all had a very special Christmas, happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, whatever it is that you celebrate. Hope you guys, really the most important thing, like we've mentioned before, is spending that time with your family. It's not even about the gifts. It's not even about the trips and the cars and all that stuff. I mean, it's fun. Those materialistic things are fun for a while. And I think you guys can all agree it's that time together. It's those memories. I was able to have my nephews and my family over here at my place. And it was just so nice to spend time with the little ones and play with them, even though they're still very young. They're 2 and 3 and 4 months. It's such a beautiful thing, guys, and I hope you guys all had a special time. If you don't, connect with somebody. I've had some holidays before. I remember I spent a few Thanksgivings alone, and it can be very depressing. So, don't be afraid to reach out to a friend and say, hey, what are you doing? And, can I join? Just tag along, because this time it's very, very important. Just, spend some time. And even if you don't have family, go spend some time with the homeless. Just go buy a pizza. And I've seen videos online where people are buying pizzas and just feeding the homeless, whatever it is. I guess it's about giving and spending time. So what is going to be happening in 2016? We're very, very excited. We're going to be launching a few new things. Pablo is currently on vacation. He's visiting his family out of state. So what up, Pablo? See you soon, brother. But what we're going to announce is starting January 2016, we're going to do a monthly, it's kind of like a book of the month club type thing. But don't worry, we're not going to be talking about the chapters every single week. It's not going to be that type of thing. Previously, we would have weekly mastermind meetings with our former business partners and another business we were working in, where we were doing like a book of the month, and we would meet at mutual people's houses, and once a week we would talk about what we learned. And we're not going to really do that in depth here in the podcast. I'm sure we are going to drop a few nuggets every now and then from what we learned, but just so that you guys are kind of on the same page as us, is we're letting you know what we're reading. And the book that we're reading in January, and Pablo and I already actually started reading the book. I know he's a few chapters in. I just got it. I'm still like on chapter 1, so don't worry. I'm not almost finished. But the book is called The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. Make sure that you guys order the correct book, because when I was ordering it on Amazon, I did realize that there are a few different versions of the book. So the one that you want to order is called The Miracle Morning, and then under it says The Not So Obvious Secret, Guaranteed to Transform Your Life Before 8 a.m. And the author is Hal Elrod. The first name Hal, H-A-L. Last name is Elrod, E-L-R-O-D. We got that on Amazon Prime. It was like $14. We got it in 2 days on Amazon.com. But some bookstores still carry it. Most likely, just order online so you're not wasting your time driving around everywhere. Hal Elrod, and that's the first thing. That's the first book of the month. And towards halfway of the month, in January, we'll release the book that we're going to read in February, and so on. So we're excited that, and if you guys have any recommendations, let us know. Write to us. You can email us at ganasnetwork@gmail.com. But we're very excited to announce also the second thing here is our website is going live starting January 1st. January 1st, our website is going live. It's already almost done. We just need a few final things. It's going to be ganasnetwork.com. Give you guys a tip. If you guys go there right now, you can kind of get an idea of what it's going to look like. But it's not live. There's still some few things missing on it. But ganasnetwork.com, where we're going to be sharing information like some online courses that we're releasing next year. Also information about myself and Pablo, our sponsors, our courses, book of the month, podcast info, live events, and stuff like that. So make sure you guys get into with that. If you haven't already done so, please connect with us via social media. We're really only using Instagram and Facebook, so it's pretty easy. Instagram, we're at Ganas Network, and on Facebook, we're just the Ganas Network. It's a like page. So we're looking forward to connecting with you guys and really creating a community. The podcast platform is really cool because you can download this at any time and listen to it whenever you want. If you're listening to us on YouTube, that's cool, but it's best to download the podcast app, whether you have an Android or you have an iPhone. It's more convenient to download it on your phone when you have like Wi-Fi at home. You download the podcast and you have it there. And whenever you want to listen to, whether you're walking to the gym or you're grocery shopping or you're getting ready every morning, whatever it is, then you could just play it at any time. And it's pretty cool. You could just stream it. We used to call it Drive Time University. So you can actually spend time while you're driving and listen to a podcast, learn a few things, learn some skills, or just, get some information that could be a little bit more beneficial than just listening to Lady Gaga, which is all good. I love music too. Trust me, don't get me wrong. I don't listen to Lady Gaga. I would probably listen to something like Ramon Ayala or, something like that. And I do like music, so trust me. I'm not just saying work, no pleasure, but it's good to also throw in some personal development time, and that's what we're hoping with this podcast here. We have some very, very special guests lined up for January. Last night, I was actually talking to my wife's stepsister. She's a professional referee for the NBA, and she was telling me that she's one of 9 female refs in the league. She just needs to get permission from the NBA before she gets on the podcast and talks about her career. But it's going to be really cool having her on. She's a Latina too, from Southern California, and she's just sharing stories about her traveling all over the place. It's going to be nice to have her. We have another friend who's a personal trainer, one of the top trainers, 24-hour fitness. We're scheduling that up with him as well, and a bunch of other people, guys. So we're going to be sharing different stories from all different backgrounds, but really cool success stories. So hopefully you guys get inspired and enlightened, but most importantly, share this information. If this brings a value to you and you get something out of it, share this podcast. It seems like more and more, I'm finding out more people are getting involved in podcasts, starting their own podcasts. That's really cool. It's a great community because it's free. It doesn't cost anything, and there's so many great resources already on the within the podcast community. I know I've been listening to podcasts for about 2 years, and they've brought a lot of value to myself. And also Pablo now, he's digging in deep. So guys, if you haven't already done so, follow us on social media, and also please leave us a nice review on iTunes. That helps us out a lot with ratings. And I guess that's it for this week, guys. I'll let you guys, spend time with your family. And I know me, I gotta go back with my baby girl. Get ready. January 1st is right around the corner. I hope 2015 was great. 2016 is going to be even better. So, muchas ganas, everybody. Thank you for all the support in 2015. The best is yet to come. We will hear you guys, talk to you guys next week, January. It's going to be exciting, and we're going to be going over that book and a bunch of other news. So take it easy, guys. Make it a great week, and we'll talk to you soon.